Hey, I'm Brad Halston. I live in Billings, Montana. Got my own restaurant here at the Burger Dive. I'm hanging out here a little bit after hours. Making tomorrow's special actually, and as you probably guessed when you got this in your email, making a video for you guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing one of my favorite specials. It's a barbecue sauce that I make from Angry Hank's Beer. Angry Hank's is a local brewery right down the street. Got kind of a partnership with them. We use their beer for our onion rings. And then I also, once in a while, like to concoct my own new barbecue sauces. And a few weeks ago, I came up with this one, where I take their Street Fight Ale and put it in a sauce. It's awesome. It's got a nice sweetness. You'll enjoy it if you ever get a chance to try it. So here's the things that go in it. What I've had started over here for about the last 10 minutes or so, I've got a mixture of yellow onions and garlic. Probably about 6-7 cloves of garlic and a couple of handfuls of yellow onions that I pureed up. Got those going with olive oil for a few minutes. Once it gets to kind of that point where, you know, they're starting to cook, they're not really caramelized yet, but they're a little translucent, that's when it's time to add everything else. I love southwestern flavors. I cook with a lot of cumin, a lot of coriander, a lot of chili peppers. This particular sauce, I don't go for a lot of spice, I don't go for a lot of smoke, I'm looking for more sweet. But one of the things I do put in this one, give it a little bit of that kind of southwestern Mexican type flavor. It's a little coriander, cumin. And definitely a nice big chunk of brown sugar. Some molasses for some sweet. A little soy sauce. Alright, main ingredient in this barbecue sauce, Angry Hank's Beer. Awesome beer. They got some nice exposure on Travel Channel a couple weeks ago with Anthony Mercuri, Hotel Impossible. I believe Anthony Bourdain may have heard of Travel Channel before. So anyway, a little bit of this goes in. I don't know, a couple swigs. That's enough. Now at that point I'm just going to kind of let that boil a bit. Kind of simmer actually, not boil, but until all those flavors kind of meld together. And the amount of liquid in that pan is going to reduce, say by about a half of what's in there right now. Alright, that's looking good. Barbecue sauces are something that I developed kind of that I love making them, and I love to make my own. It's funny, when I first opened I was totally not confident whatsoever about making barbecue sauces. And I wanted to make everything in this restaurant myself. I didn't want to be using other people's sauces. So it's something that I worked on, and I kind of came up with my first sauce. It was a Jamaican jerk sauce. People loved it. Then I kind of came up with my own kind of standard regular barbecue sauce. Had a lot of smoke, a lot of chipotle flavor. And then I just kind of ran with it. While I'm waiting for that sauce to simmer, I got a top sirloin steak here. I'm going to pop this in a little bit of a rub. Rub's got salt, kosher salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. That's going to give us some nice flavor. I'm going to get it coated on there real nice. And that's going on my char for about 10-12 minutes. So I kind of mentioned my love for barbecue sauces. Well, I love barbecue in general. It's a new hobby I've come up with, and it's been awesome. I've started competing a little bit. I started off with some little local contests around here, and now I'm ready to step up. Got my first KCBS competition in about 2 weeks. Cannot wait. Did a pretty good competition a few weeks ago and placed, so that made me happy. I love to compete. It's just always been something that I've done in my life. I've been an athlete almost my whole life. College athlete, played some pro indoor football. I think that really carries over into my cooking a little bit. Alright, so steak's all done. I'm sitting down for a little dinner. Top sirloin with Angry Hank sauce. Got my steak. I got an Anthony Bourdain sized portion of my favorite beer. Now I'm ready to go. This has been fun to make this video. I'm excited about the opportunity. People kind of doubted me when I wanted to open my own restaurant with no restaurant experience. Wasn't a professionally trained chef. It's worked out great. I'm sure people might doubt me now with my ability to compete with people that have been through school, been trained. I say bring it on. I can't wait for the opportunity, and I hope I get that chance. Thanks a lot.